Alright, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and this society. I want to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother mothers I Yunya, aka Mataz. I'm coming back with another quick video. And basically, I just want to get on these females real quick, man. Because, they got to get on in these last days. Because they be out of their mind. They always want to say a man manipulating or doing this and doing that, right? But they the main manipulators. Just like Eve. So I'm about to let this video play, man. We're going to get this going. Make sure everything's set up.
Today.
All right, pull it back.
Nobody talks about how hard it is to date. Understand how men think. When I tell you it is so hard to sit up in a man's face and just watch him spew out nonsense and to watch him do his little manipulation tactics, no one sits there and tells you how hard it is for you to just look at him like, yep, and try to soak it all in. Like I swear to God, once you start listening to people like Shira 7, Princella, the Red Witch, once you start really just understanding, you don't want no parts of niggas. You really don't. Lucifer would have to come out of hell and come up here himself to trick you out of some cat. It's that bad. And for women, it don't take long for us to get it. Only the ones that are in denial, and I like to say not a lot of them are. There are the ones that are in true denial. But once women know and they see it, and then once they experience it, wrap this shit up instantaneously. And if I run into an arrogant one, instantaneously I turn into Jigsaw. Do you want to play a game? Do you want to see who's smarter? Do you want to? And then it's immediately Squid Games. Squid Games immediately comes to mind when dealing with men now. Y'all don't know how hard it is to sit up in a man's face and play stupid. Shout out to Shira. I'm with Priscilla on this one. I'd rather leave them alone. They're so freaking annoying unless it's really, really, really worth it. And most of the time it's not. The mental turmoil is not. And you know what? This is why they kept women uneducated for so long. Because once you give women the information they need, wrap this shit up. Wrap all this shit the fuck up. It's over. It's over. This is because the economy needed workers. They needed your babies. And once women decide, no, not this cat, we running out of workers. And then once there's no cat being handed out, the niggas are gonna lose it. So this is what America was truly scared of. It wasn't that. It was the women coming to their senses. Yeah, that's the part. Cause I tell you, dating for me ain't it no more. Every time a nigga look at me, it's like, what ugly? Fuck you want? It.
And this is why they gonna get destroyed, man. Females that think like us, saying they the manipulators, they the jigsaws, and like she said, she want to do it. No, man, ain't no real men are not playing games. We simple, man. We just want a woman we can lay up with, chill, and relax. The fuck, what you think a wife supposed to be? And then you think he trying to say, now that they in the workforce, this was America was afraid of. They get, no, man, y'all just in a position y'all not supposed to be in, which made y'all get more out of order. Just like Eve. Eve wanted power. It ain't nothing changed, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You females are just evil, man. The biggest manipulators on the planet, loud mouth, and don't have no understanding. The Lord didn't give it to you. First of all, we're gonna start off with that. I'm gonna try to wrap this up in a minute. I don't want this to be long. This is Job 39 and 17. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 16. She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labors is in vain without fear. And that's the point. That female right there, her labors are in vain without fear. She has no fear. She talking mess. So basically, when I look at a guy, I got, oh my God, man, shut up. Just shut your damn mouth. That's basically what you just need to do, is just shut your mouth and be quiet. Because you are out of order. And we're talking about y'all like y'all smarter. Gotta play dumb. A man gotta play dumb. If men just play dumb with these females, 90% of these men, well, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get the box anyway. You ain't gotta really say much to these females, man. Trust me, I know. Sometimes I talk too much on purpose just so to see where her head at, so I can see if I want to eliminate her or not. If she dealing with me for real, or she on some bull crap. You know, because then when you start showing them that you got some knowledge and some understanding, they get afraid of that and they try to run from it. Then they try to make it seem like you being manipulative when you just being straight up. Like, look, I ain't manipulating you. Hey, I can have multiple women. I can do this, I can do that. Yeah, I believe in the Bible. I believe this, X, Y, and B. Then the number one thing they always ask when you when you bring out the Isaiah 4:1. Also, do you believe in that? Or do you want that now? It's always, why are you so stuck on that? Because they know they can't control a man that can have more than one woman. Once a man know he can have more than one woman, they know they can't control you anymore. If you don't know that you can have more than one woman, then they can control you. They can have you wrapped around their finger because they think, oh, they're getting some vagina, like she was saying, it's going to keep a man locked down. Now, some dudes say some simps. It would probably. But guess what? Real men don't care about that. Because guess what? We can find vagina from anywhere. You could just pay for it. If that's the case, eliminate the headache. Shit, just go straight to the source and just pay for it. That's what most men do nowadays anyway. They don't even want to deal with these females because they got too much of a headache. This vain talking, like she became discovered something. Man, look, you know what? That's why YAHAWASHI gonna destroy her. Verse 17, because the Most High Power God hath departed her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. She don't have no knowledge, wisdom, or understanding. And she thinks she's smarter. She think smart just means pain. You're right, you are smart. Because when you go into the etymology of smart, it just means a pain, a sharp pain, you know? But you ain't got no wisdom, you ain't got no knowledge, you don't have no understanding to nothing. So that's it. You ain't got no wisdom. Verse 18. What time she lifted up herself on high, she scores the horse and his rider, because she proud. A lot of these females are just proud. Pride, man. They got a lot of pride dripping off them. You know, this is why it says right here, this is Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. These females are simple and know nothing. She thinks she got life figured out. You know, just stop giving men. You think we gonna care about that? Guess what? It's so many females in the world. You think every female in the world is just gonna stop giving up bots or stop selling bots? Nah, man, it's gonna look, man. Until this place get destroyed and put back in order, you're gonna have that right now. So she just sound foolish. She just a bitter female who got ran through. That's all it is. She just bitter and she got ran through because they the biggest manipulator. They manipulate all the damn time. I'm about to prove it. The scriptures even tell you. It's Ecclesiastes 7:26. I find more bitter than death the woman who hearts is snares and nets. So why the Lord say he found more bitter than death? Why is it the woman? Why is this in the scriptures if these females are so on point? They so on point. According to her, she's so on point. Get out of here, man. You know? Who hearts is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High Power God should escape from her, but the sinner should be taken by her. Because only a sinner, a simp, a dumb nigga is going to get taken by these retarded females, man. Because they don't have no wisdom, they don't have no knowledge, they don't have nothing. They don't even have a backbone to stand on. Most of them broke. They can't help you with anything. They don't even know how to be a help me. And all they want to do is try to shame men, talk mess about men. They the worst thing on the planet. They this, they that. But turn out the real facts that they the worst thing on the planet and that they terrible and bad. Hey, that it says, man, the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. Simple as that. It's like, man, you can't get around this, man. These females, man, are just completely out of fucking order, man. It is getting annoying how out of order they are. And they think they on point. Well, it's the crazy part. It's when they think they on point. You try to make it seem like men are just so bad because they want to deal with a woman. A man want to deal with a woman is wrong, but when they want to deal and want this, they are the biggest manipulators you could ever see. Oh, make time for them, but they know it's hard to make time when you're a busy man. It's like females be trying to, I'm busy too. Y'all, you don't be as busy as me. Females be lying. They don't really be as busy as you. Because a real busy female understand busyness. They understand how busy you can get, how busy things are. Because if she really busy, she'll understand. She's not going to complain about you being busy because she's busy for real. But a female that say, "Oh, I be busy, you do this, but you don't want to make no sense," you know, the ones like that. Guess what? They not really busy, and they're not really busy, and they don't give a damn about you. She just want to use you for your resources. That's all they want to do. They want to use you for something. Whether it's if it ain't money, they want to use you for your rod. They want to use you for something. They got to get something out of you to make them feel better. You know, like off of Players Club, the dude said, "Do something that make me feel good." Oh man, I'm gonna do something to make you feel great. When Charlie Murphy shot the rocket launcher and blew up the Players Club, you know, that's how these females are, man. They just want a man to be drained. They want you to just do something to make them feel good. It's all about feelings. It's never facts. Now, it was a video the brother YAHAWASHI did, and it was one woman on there. She was talking some facts. She said, "Damn, I'm confused too." Because these females are just dumb, man. They try to make everything... They try to get you to make the world revolve around them. That's what type of female she is. She wants you to slave for her. She wants you to become a servant for her. She wants you to serve her. That's what they believe. You're supposed to submit and serve to them. Be submit and to subservient to them. But that ain't what the scripture says. This is what a man's supposed to do. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High power God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. This is our duty, simple. And the only thing we doing is try to tell you right, give you knowledge, understanding. But we manipulating you when we do this. We manipulate our woman when we tell her we don't want her out in the streets late at nights. When the scripture says that you're supposed to be a keeper around home anyway. When the scripture says you're supposed to do it and tell you exactly how a wife's supposed to be, they don't want to follow it. They'll tell you they want you to be a leader, but they don't want you to lead them. Like it's just crazy, man. They want you to be a leader, but you can't lead them. They want you to do. It's like everything is so backwards with these demonic ass females, bro. But they want a man of God. No, you can't even handle a man of God, because a man of God is not about to play with you. A man of God is not about to play no games, man. You know, he ain't got time for games. Games don't exist in his mind. You know, yeah, we tired of playing games, man. They the biggest game players on the planet. They the real players. When it come to game playing, these females, bro. You know. Man just want something simple, man. We simple. We don't want nothing like what it says, bro. Genesis. Let me get that. About Jacob, man. That plane going to perfect, which make us perfect, because we playing. We just, you know. This is Genesis 25 and 26. And after came his brother out, and his hand held the Esau heel, and his name was Jacob. And Isaac was three score years old when she bare them. And it says, and Isaac loved Esau because he did. Matter of fact, I skipped the part. So like, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, well and intense, a simple. We just like to chill, man. We don't really like to do too much. All that going out and shit, really females do that shit, man. That's them. Want to go on dates all the time. I got to go on a date just to get to know you and all. What, man, come on. That ain't happening in the ancient days. This is exactly what happened when Isaac first met Rebekah. This is Genesis 24. I'm going to start at 63. And Isaac went to meditate in the field at the evening. And he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camel were coming. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. For she had said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet her? She's like, man, who is this? And she didn't even know that was her future husband. She didn't even know who he was. She didn't even know who he was. And she was so excited to see her future husband, man. And the servant had said, it is my master. Therefore, she took a veil to cover herself, because she knew exactly who it was. Now she's like, oh, damn, he fine. This is her first time meeting him. She ain't never saw him. They weren't chatting for a long time before they got up. They weren't messaging all day. None of that. Oh, they weren't trying to plan to get up or none of this, man. Wasn't no planning or none of that. Simple. That ain't happening in the ancient days. All of this new modern day bullshit is just wickedness, man, on top of that, man. Because really it just breeds adultery. Because how many dates you gonna go on till you decide you want to settle down with a man? You know, it's just wickedness, man. And it says, and the servant told Isaac all things that he had done. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, because he inherited his mother's tent. First day meeting, he bringing her to the crib, man. And he took Rebekah, and she became his wife. And he loved her. And Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. Simple. The first day they got it on, man. So all of this modern day bullshit is really these wicked ass females. They want to just use you for your resources. Because if she really like you, none of that other shit would matter, man. It wouldn't. You know, I ain't mean for it to go on this long, but man, it's just tired of this shit, man. And she trying to make it, man, nobody wants your ass anyway, you dumb bitch. Lord gonna destroy you, simple as that. And Shalak Rayim to that bitch, man. I'm tired of these fucking hoes, man. All they want to do is fucking play around, and that's why the Lord ain't saving your ass, man. Because Isaiah 4:1 is about to come into play. And you gonna have to accept the man to have more than one woman. Ain't nobody got time to play these games with you bitches anymore, man. Is it you gonna accept it or don't accept it? Fucking die. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahawah YAHAWASHI Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barak, and a Blah, blah, blah.